And now on to somebody he should just go back to his ancestral home. Go back to the village. Like, Oga Obinna, why? On his radio show, his morning radio show, this man decided to say that the women, okay, the women who have facial piercing, that is the lip, tongue, nose piercing, and those with a tattoo can't make good wives. He said that with his whole chest. Now, please remember that this man is the same man who has 4 children with like three different baby mamas, okay? So already, you cannot be the person who's setting the standard, who's setting the bar for what should be wife material. Why have you not married any of your baby mamas, okay? Why? What's the reason? And also, what is the correlation between having a tattoo and having a piercing and being a wife material? And a lot of people were not here for it because clearly he was speaking trash. And he went on to say on his Instagram and said, Sema kimeumana, haya matusi below. He provided a comment section specifically for us to talk about and bash him and just call him names. And he said, I'm ready. Kindly don't talk if you haven't been in marriage for over 5 years with your tattoos, belly button, and tongue piercing. As in, are we about to set this standard on women that if you have a tattoo and you have a piercing, you cannot get married? Is that what they're does it connote to something? Do you want to say that we are bad people because we have tattoos, because we have piercings? Well, you know, it's a genre. You just don't fit the roster. Anyway, people went ham at him, and the only thing I can say is marry your type, okay? Our wife material is somebody who makes you happy. She is allowed to drink alcohol, have tattoos, piercing, and wear short things in public. Do not let the society tell you who your wife and how your wife should be. Life is too short. Find somebody who makes you happy and just leave, okay? Like, find the person. Don't try to find somebody who has a piercing and has a tattoo and try to shame her into being the type of woman you want her to be. If the wife material you're looking for is a virgin, go find that one, okay? Don't set your standards and impose them on everyone else. And people in the comment section was like, generally curious, guys with tattoos, are they husband materials? Are they? Somebody else asked, wachana na maisha ya wanawake, we do not give a whatever about wife material. I know unasema, okay, that one went ham with the abusive words. Somebody else said, so in short unamaanisha, sema tu ulikatia dem akona tattoos, akakukataa juu ya hiyo sura yako personal. Honestly, it's true. It just sounds like you hit on a girl and she was out of your league and she said no and now you're being bitter about it. However, Yummy Mommy has come out to say that she has been in a relationship, okay? This is what she said. I have been married for 5 years. I have a belly piercing, 7 piercings in each ear, nose ring, 5 tattoos, all piercings, and 4 of those tattoos I had way before I got married. The only thing that makes a woman wife material is being a woman. Honestly, Oga Obinna, we might agree with you on a lot of other things, but you telling women what they're supposed to be when you're not a woman, you know, men should stop speaking about women's bodies. Men should stop feeling the need to impose these standards on women. Find your type, marry her. If it's not your type, leave her alone. There's no need to go around shaming women because they don't fit a certain criteria or a certain standard that you have in your head. Can you drink milk and go to sleep or marry one of those baby mamas? It's just a lot.
Now, every time I listen to, I used to be very quick to like, you know, give my own opinion about things until I got to a point where I started to realize that, hey, hang on, there's probably someone who's actually intently listening to me as a person who they value their opinion. And I'm speaking about this specifically with regard to like the kind of, you know, vibe he's giving here, which is alpha male. Now, in case you haven't seen, there's this particular YouTuber stroke podcaster who goes by the name of Andrew Tate, who gives such big appendage energy and yet he's just a negative Nancy. He honestly is the most negative person the world could ever have imagined. He gives horrible alpha male ideologies and all of these things. But at the beginning, when I started listening to Andrew Tate, I actually hadn't seen all the negativity about it, yeah? Because he just speaks about how a woman should be, you know, trying to impose these ideals of what the perfect woman should be. At first, he was making some sensible points, and I used to actually listen to him and really, really take notes of what he was saying, only for me to realize later that, oh my God, this is programming. I am being programmed into becoming something that I am not, something that literally anyone or any person, any out of anywhere can literally walk all over. I am being schooled into becoming a submissive, docile woman who just accepts whatever as long as they get a morsel of love. And this is what I feel like we need to tell Obinna. Remember, as you are giving these opinions of yours, remember that some women actually do value what you say, and you might end up corrupting people and making them out to go into really horrible toxic relationships and be with really horrible men simply because they're listening to you and taking notes as these are the standards of what men like you, men that they want to be around, usually want and prefer. Okay, don't go causing a woman to start having, you know, laser removals for tattoos simply because they want to be with people of your caliber. Can we be keen about what we say to women, especially to young developing women and to young developing men? So young generations of men will listen to you and will completely ignore women who have tattoos and piercings. Do you see the impact of your words sometimes? Just think about it.
At the end of the day, if you have a huge platform, if you have people who listen to you and look to you for advice, be responsible with the words that come out of your mouth, okay? You don't know who you're impacting at the end of the day.